Hello people, today I'm going to be diving into the story of how I got a Hyperion for free in Hypixel Skyblock. So the story starts off with one of my friends made a guild, alright? And it wasn't too popular. It only had, like I'd say, around 20 members at the peak of its time. But one of them was a very important person to the story, and you'll see why later. I'm not going to be mentioning their name, just because I don't know if they really want it to be mentioned, their IGN. But, so this person, I visited them at one point, I don't remember why, and they mentioned that they had about 22 million coins in their purse, and they had only been playing for about a few weeks. And that was just kind of incredible to me, because this was back when 22 million was a ton, before lots of inflation. And so we talked for a bit just about whatever Skyblock stuff there was to talk about. And then a while later, I visited them, and they had about 50 million coins in their purse now. And it wasn't that much later, like maybe a few days or a week or so. I'm not completely sure because this was a very long time ago. But that was just kind of amazing. So I asked how they were making all their money, and they pretty much just said bazaar flipping. Now, everybody knows that bazaar flipping is really good if you know how to do it well. Because if you do it wrong, you can lose tons of money. But this person was apparently very good at it. They had made so many coins. Now back then, I wasn't really too clear on how to bazaar flip, so they kind of taught me how, and I became not as good as them, but I could make some money. And over the time that we just kind of made money, helping each other do this, they'd also created a Discord bot that could do it, and some other tools which were very cool. They were very good at coding also. And yeah, so they made a Discord bot that could help with bazaar flipping. And as time went on, there was one money-making method with the bazaar that they kept using, and it was much better back in the day, and I'm not going to be saying what it is just because I don't want it to be ruined. And well, it's not as good now, but when it was good, this person had gotten up to about a few 100 million coins. And this was just incredible. So I kind of kept doing my own Skyblock thing. I'd gotten myself, like, I think I had around full Superior at the time. I was grinding for that, and also I think I was going for 50 mil Midas. I'm not sure if I already had that or not, but at some point I was going for that. And as time went on, they just got wealthier and wealthier, not really spending their coins on anything. I think their armor that they had and still have to this day is just young dragon armor, because they were going for speed. And the story of why is actually kind of funny. They were going for speed, so that this was before cookies also. So they were going for speed so that they could go to the hub and run to the bazaar faster, because they didn't really care about skills or anything like that. They just wanted speed so that they could get to the bazaar faster and make more money. And eventually this led up to them getting about 2 billion coins. And that's a huge amount, but then they just kind of stopped playing. They moved on with their life, started doing other things, other games, whatever. But they just still had those 2 billion coins sitting in their purse. Now, I kind of made a joke to my guild about asking this friend for a bunch of coins to buy a Hyperion. And then one of the guild members said, yeah, sure, or something along those lines. And, well, so I did. I asked this person on Discord, since you don't play anymore, like, could I have some coins to buy this item called a Hyperion, because it's very good and it would help me a lot and I could pay you back eventually, hopefully. And, well, this mad lad said yes. They agreed to this. And because they don't really play anymore, they just had these 2 billion coins to spend. And I got to choose a Hyperion from the auction, and I chose this one that I'm holding here. Now, it didn't have Withered when it was bought, nor a Art of War, but I applied that, and it's tier 7 max. I think the only enchantment that it's missing is Triple Strike 5, but that's about 100 million coins, and I don't have that. But all in all, they bought me this, and it cost them 758 million coins that they had spent all that time and hard work on. But they were kind enough to just spend that for an item to give me. And I don't think I'm going to be selling it anytime soon just because of how good it is. And I use it all the time in dungeons, and, well, yeah, it's really good. So that's the story of how I got a Hyperion for free. And what I actually told another one of my friends, and I will say his name because, well, he wouldn't really care, and he's already been in a bunch of my videos. His name is M4246, and I think he's actually, he's one of my NPCs here. I promised him I would buy him a bone meringue because they're really expensive right now. Let's look. Because I got this Hyperion for free, so I kind of agreed that I would buy him a bone meringue. And yeah, they're 20 mil right now. I'm waiting until the price goes down to 17 mil or more before I buy one because I don't really want to spend all that much money. Because a million coins is still a lot, even if you have a ton. If you treat a million coins like nothing, you'll be broke in no time. So, yeah, with that, that was the story of how I got a Hyperion for free. And, well, if you like this video and want to see more, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, because I post pretty frequently. I post more 1.16 single player videos, but I would consider checking those out if you haven't already, because I put a lot of work into them, and it's a pretty cool series, I'd say. And with that, remember to leave a comment just saying what you thought of this video and this little story. And yeah, have a good day. Goodbye.